A bit of time on Cauldron.
So simple with this one.
Sorry, not Cauldron, I mean,
Now here's a kid
Quarry.
whose whole world got all twisted.
I think my Cauldron was
Stranded on a rock in the
pretty
sky.
okay.
He gets up, sets off for the Bastion.
Yeah, so I just
Agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his
anything
legs, pointing the way. He doesn't stop to wonder
through the
why.
arsenal. I just need to
Finds his lifelong friend.
roll
just
better.
lying on the road. Well, it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity that is surviving. No ma'am. It's a gas fella.
But yeah, so
Forced
my
out from
first
underground.
splits up until
Sometimes you just need a
Cinderbreak
drink.
is more
Got
damage
holes
control than
filled,
anything.
spit up the chamber.
Then I want to be ahead after
A
Rothus,
school of squirts tunnels up.
and we'll take it from there.
Must have fled here from the mines.
Cool. Have a good day, sir.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes.
And I'll probably see you online
Inside is
later.
old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did. Then Kid finds his trusty shield. The security takes him for a petty thief. Special delivery.
I hate that so much.
Windbags start turning up for last call. More squirts start coming.
Shouldn't
out
go
of
for
the
that box unless I get to hit in the middle.
A big old fella
Extra hits.
pops out in front of the kid.
Yeah, 42 exit, that's pretty good. Was actually pretty low, 42 as well.
He gets a good look at things on his way down.
I'm okay with this.
He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke. Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. Right back at you, he finds the distillery, right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job. Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
Damn, I thought it was gonna fall.
Sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
Felt kinda close.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. He finds the core to the Wharf District. Down he goes.
There we go.
Down toward the Bastion.
Something like
Now the
this.
kid sees something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me.
And this is
Just
fine.
like that, the Bastion comes alive.
Actually pretty good.
Starts growing again.
So, let's
growing
just
stronger.
not lose too much time on
Kid's gotta put its power to good use.
the next 3
Now
splits.
the Bastion can
And
send him
then
even farther into the wild unknown.
hit a 2 cycle and we should be ahead.
Kid does it again. Only fair.
Gonna
he
be behind
decides
here,
what
so.
we build next. Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him.
I'm kinda expecting to be behind after Workman Ward.
Now he
Hopefully
lands
not
at the
by more than
intersection
like half a
between
second.
bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? And there it is. But it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check. And now there's a new marshal in town. He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall.
Pretty much what I expected.
He comes back.
Messed up
just
a
like I
roll
knew he
and
would. The core hums in his
picked up
back.
the core
The monument's
fairly
calling
late.
for it. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started. The cores, they remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. Kid ponders what to build. The Bastion's a place of peace. but we can hold our own if we have to. The dead welcome him with open arms. The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. These folks never saw the calamity coming, but
I
someone
got super scared there.
Someone close. It was someone like him. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. The Thunder brothers didn't make it. But him, he survived. Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now.
Okay, this is good.
Would we? What do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this.
Cool. So
He's
now
a
let's
proper
just see this in the
gentleman,
break.
that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding. He's
No matter how.
folks
Nah, I'm
like
not gonna
him,
say
they
how,
never
no matter
let a
how
common
much we
slang
mess it up,
say
but
obvious.
unless everything
He's relieved
goes
to see a living face or
completely
two.
wrong, then
Kid and I introduce ourselves in kind,
shouldn't be
both to him
too far behind after seeing
and
the
to
break.
each other for the first time. Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this. Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Here's in the break. See it.
There's only one way in the Cinder Brick Fort. The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. The calamity was mercy for normal folks.
Well, that was really slow.
At least the marshals left the kids.
Skipped the roll.
Something the windbags
Skipped
just
an
can't
entire
handle.
roll. That's
Something
bad.
that'll punch clean through their greasy hides. Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal.
It's also slow.
Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. Not a scratch on him.
So what happens when you roll too close to the turrets? It just... you push the spawn of it, basically. A weird timing on those rolls.
Windbags gummed up the works. They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds. And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at
Dang.
Cinderbrick Fort.
Guess if my rolls had been better, I would still be ahead.
Kid shows up just as Zolf's telling me about his own journey to the city. Seems the only thing the calamity saved for Zolf was that Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards.
Alright. 0.1 seconds behind. And here comes the big time save.
The wilds, and they nested at Rothus Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to
So
see
this is
their
where the run
children
starts.
escape originated here. They used to think that
That's
ankle
awkward,
gators
but it's
were
fine.
extinct. Well, they ain't. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. The
Yeah,
poachers use their
already
minds
wasted a bit of
to keep
time.
their distance around here. Now the kid can do
We'll
the
see
same.
how it goes.
Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap.
See what Queen Anne has to say.
To an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall
She basically
grass
decides
grows. One bad step in that tall grass and it's Queen Anne's lunch.
how things go.
Wanna know how to find an ankle
She's the
gator
queen after
lair?
all.
You use a kid as bait.
Hey Kaffa,
Now
thank
she's
you.
coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. The shard sitting in plain
I don't think that
view.
was it.
She's starting to get annoyed.
Was definitely not it.
They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running. After all that,
Yeah,
let
that's
the
not
ankle gator go.
too awful. Should have been like 8.
Hope
still.
Queen Anne don't mind us borrowing from
Absolutely
the treasury.
fine.
All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it. It ain't too late.
Yeah, I
to
just need
unlock
to
the
learn how
potential
to
of this
roll.
place.
Where's the arsenal here? And I'm gonna be good.
arsenal's complete in case we need protection. The Bastion ain't
Yeah,
gonna build
I play that
itself.
really safe.
Not everything.
Cauldron was
in the
pretty good,
calamity.
I think.
Why Colford Cauldron
So might lose some
grew
time
up
here.
way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock. As for us, we learned an awful lot from Colford Cauldron. Sure, we dusted
Oh,
off a good
got
many
stuck
secrets out
for a
here,
bit.
but we discovered other things were better off
And
not
skip the
knowing.
roll,
All
that's
sorts
bad.
of awful things crawling underfoot. Places inhospitable as they come. After all, when we look down inside Colford Cauldron,
I really wish I was running against my previous PB. Cauldron.
the heart now laid
That was
bare
sketchy.
in calamity. As for the kid,
Be too bad if I
he
missed
just has
that.
to get that shard out of there.
Guess we'll find out
Too
soon
bad
enough.
taking that thing woke up every last
Yeah, if I was
sting
running
out
against my
of
previous
Johnson
PB
Farm. Where there's
Cauldron,
one stink
I would
eye,
be
there's
like,
always more.
have like
Biggest stink eye
11
he's ever
seconds to
seen
save,
waiting for him on the
essentially.
other side. The cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid
Guess
a
we only
fond
lost a little bit.
farewell. With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron.
2.3 seconds without falling. It's not good.
He comes back looking like the inside of a chimney.
Yeah, let's see,
The shard
please.
works like a charm.
Yeah, we got it.
Hear the
Nice.
monument's heartbeat again.
I'm happy.
The
happy we got
monument's
it.
getting better. Zolf sure did a number.
Moment of truth.
We need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances. High time we built something new.
Maybe, maybe. I haven't
Imagine
practiced
everything you need to build a city
Warrior
like
for a
Zealandia.
while though, so
It takes hard work.
this could be
and
awkward.
And it also takes burst.
Gonna save
quarry.
it.
The quarry came with a lifetime supply. of
So this is
wheat.
gonna be kinda
Not
slow,
only are these
but
rocks
still.
a source of life,
Just don't wanna
they're
fall.
recording everything, all the time, taking it all in. We found that the oldest ones remember things. Now, why were the earth
Yeah, this
sell
is
off such a fascinating
kinda
place?
slow.
Might be the gods told him the quarry's bad news.
Yeah, it's
Those
fine.
rocks, all polished
Yeah.
to a pure sheen, the largest ones, you know as core.
I was so scared.
Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry? That honor goes to a beast we took to Colin, Sir Lunky. We never could get
Question is,
stuck
was that
up
better
with
than my
the
PB?
quarry alone.
It's gonna be
Massive
close.
thing stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him. Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall. Are you all right? It says.
Gonna be really, really close, I think.
Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred.
If it's better than
If that's
it's
the
by a
way it is,
little,
he said,
tiny bit.
Then I won't stop you.
And
Because my country.
pickup was low. Okay. Silently, carefully,
Say
optimistic.
what you will about Zolf, but he's a man of his word.
Please no Rex Reno, talk Reno.
His countrymen don't
He's
much
good.
care for
Ura
peasant
skip Reno.
trees, though.
Yeah, amazing.
The Ura think they got him. They're wrong. No way
That
out
early?
of this.
No,
Not
it's fine.
without a fight. Zolf showed him the way
Damn
here,
it, that's slow.
and here they
It's actually kinda slow. Also, I hope I didn't miss the quarry dupe. I've already missed a dupe once today, so.
The shards can put this disease in remission.
Got it, nice.
But there's only one.
Guess this should be a PB.
We need to finish what we started.
Unless I talk to an NPC. Maybe I'll just save
It's
it.
finally finished.
But if I don't save it, I'm gonna get sub.
Now,
Gotta get sub 30.
welcome
What?
to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't
Okay,
one for
never mind,
long
never mind.
goodbyes.
I'm just confusing myself.
Zia and I figure
Don't do
you've
anything
done the
dumb.
heavy
Just
lifting,
chill,
so
chill.
you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions. Hey, kid.
Damn it! So close.
It's finished. Now,
Still.
sit tight.
That's okay.
It'll be over soon.
14:30. Barely.